I'd worked in health and fitness for nearly 30 years, and I just got to a point where I wanted something different. I just needed to change things up and just have a different lifestyle, a different schedule. I've never worked as a caterer previously, but I've always been passionate about barbecuing and cooking outdoors, and it just really appealed to me as something I'd like to do. With the Gourmet Hog Roast company, the brand was really good. I really liked the menu, the different things they offer. It just had a really nice professional feel to it. I got in contact with Nick and Marco, and I realised that the franchise area that would probably work best for me was actually available, and found out more about the business and realised I needed to meet up with the guys and find out more and get on board eventually. The guys started taking bookings for me from the 1st of January, and I was really surprised how quickly those initial bookings and deposits started coming in. My income in January, just in the first month that we were taking bookings, was really good, even though I wasn't starting events till May, and it just carried on from there really. That consistent cash flow through the year, even in the quieter months, if deposits are coming in, you're seeing that come through. The guys at head office do all the marketing, do all the sales, and it's the job of the franchisee to then go and deliver the event. As soon as the deposit's been paid, the job is then handed over to you. The early parts of the week are relatively easy. I'll be placing my order with the butcher, start writing lists, making sure that I've got everything in place that I need from the greengrocer and the bakery. With this event being on a Saturday, Thursday and Friday, I'm going to start to do all my prep for the salads and everything that goes with providing really good food. If we're doing canapes, if we're doing desserts, you might find that you're doing other prep in the days running up to the event, but you do have quite a lot of time at a hog roast event whilst you're cooking the pig to do some of the salads so that they're really nice and fresh on the day. I realised I could start the business just using the kitchen at home, but I have aspirations to build the business further and start doing more events in a day. At that point you realise you perhaps do need a little bit more space to grow into as you expand the business. On the morning of the event, I get up early and head to the bakery to pick up my rolls, get the van packed, make sure we've got everything on board and head off to the event. We take a lot of equipment. We've got gazebos, we've got tables, we've got either the hog roast machine or the barbecue. You get quite good at setting up effectively and efficiently and start cooking and go from there. It takes anywhere between 5 and 7 hours to cook the pig. We're taking temperatures, we're monitoring the cook from all the way through, but you have quite a bit of time once the pig's cooking to then get on with the salads, get on with other things that you're going to be doing on the day. Once I was confident delivering smaller events, you can then build to providing the bigger events, the weddings. And these events you may need waiting staff, you may need front of house managers. And the guys at head office were really supportive in giving you the necessary training and knowledge how to go about delivering these things. As you build your business, there is the opportunity to start to do multiple events in a day and also multiple events in a weekend. I've done events on Fridays, Saturdays and Sundays, which is obviously a really busy week, but a successful, profitable one. I'm very much on track to hit the targets that the guys outlined in terms of turnover and profit. It's been a really busy first season. I've done over 40 events and I'm very pleased with how things have gone. As we get to the end of the first busy season, I'm seeing already that I'm going to start to have much more free time for myself. I do have some events booked in over the latter months of the year, but there'll be a lot more free time for me to go off and do my hobbies and spend time with my family and have a little bit of downtime. My eldest son, who's 13 next week, is very keen to start working on events. He's a bit too young for it at the moment, but he very much wants to join me as soon as he can in the future, which is a really nice thought actually. I would say to anyone thinking about taking on a Gourmet Hog franchise, go for it. Be aware it's hard work. I think you've got to be an organised person, but it's a fantastic opportunity. I've thoroughly enjoyed my first year and can't wait for the years to come to further build my business.